What happens when the world's most powerful armies stop recruiting humans and start building mines instead? Picture a battlefield where the most decisive weapon doesn't bleed, doesn't tire, and doesn't ask questions. That future isn't science fiction anymore. It's taking shape in China right now, where the People's Liberation Army is laying the foundation for a military evolution powered not by manpower, but by machine intelligence. Welcome to a new age of warfare, where soldiers may be replaced not with other soldiers, but with something far more efficient, AI-driven machines that can learn, adapt, and act faster than any human. For years, we've imagined this moment. The humanoid robot soldier capable of running, shooting, analyzing data, and even making battlefield decisions. From the dystopian warnings in the Terminator to the eerie calm of HAL 9000, we've always suspected machines could one day take our place in war. But now, China isn't speculating, it's building. And the results are astonishing. The latest development is a program that combines large language models, the same kind of AI that powers tools like ChatGPT, with physical robotics. In simpler terms, it's a robot that not only understands and speaks like a human, but also moves, perceives, and acts like one. The goal? A fully autonomous, AI-driven combat system. One that doesn't just follow orders, it understands objectives. Earlier this year, in Beijing, something remarkable happened. 21 humanoid robots took part in a half-marathon. One robot, named Tiangong Ultra, completed the race in under 3 hours. Sure, it wasn't the fastest, but it didn't stop. It didn't get tired. It didn't need food or water. And it wasn't just running, it was learning. That event wasn't just about proving robotic endurance. It was about demonstrating how these machines are closing the performance gap between man and machine. Behind this development is a convergence of technologies. Large language models, yes, but also vision language action AI. This means machines that don't just compute, they see, hear, and decide. One robot was reportedly able to identify an object on a cluttered desk, understand the context, and grab the right one, all while explaining why it made that decision. This isn't programming. This is reasoning. Now layer on a breakthrough called Diffusion Policy. It allows robots to learn new physical tasks quickly by mimicking human-like trial and error, only much faster. What takes a human years to master, these systems can learn in days or even hours. One robot learns a skill, and that skill is instantly uploaded to others in the fleet. This creates what's known as swarm intelligence. A distributed army of machines sharing knowledge in real time. One robot's experience becomes collective intelligence. But this isn't just about breakthroughs in code or robotics. It's about speed, scale, and synergy. China's military-civil fusion policy means every advancement in private sector AI or robotics is quickly absorbed by the military. There's no lag time, no bureaucracy, just pure, rapid innovation. A startup developing warehouse automation today could be feeding battlefield solutions to the PLA tomorrow. Now let's pause for a moment and ask the uncomfortable questions. What happens when a robot makes a lethal mistake in combat? Who is held accountable? The engineer? The commander? The code itself? This is where we enter a fog of ethics. Autonomous weapons don't have conscience. They don't hesitate, and they don't ask if what they're doing is right. In combat, that can be terrifyingly effective and morally catastrophic. We're talking about machines making decisions on life and death, guided only by algorithms and mission parameters. China isn't alone in this race. The US, Europe, and other global powers are watching and reacting. Some are calling for bans on autonomous weapons. Others are pouring money into their own programs, not wanting to fall behind. But the reality is, if one nation deploys a fully autonomous fighting force, the balance of power could shift overnight. Forget nukes. The new deterrent could be data-fed drones and humanoid machines that never sleep. And then comes the deeper human question. What does war become when humans are no longer on the front lines? Will we grow desensitized to violence if it's conducted through machines? Will leaders feel more comfortable pushing the button if they know no citizen soldiers will die? We're entering a world where the traditional rules of engagement may no longer apply. Where Geneva Conventions could be rewritten for neural networks and autonomous agents. where a war can be won or lost before a human even knows it's begun. There's no stopping technological progress, but there is a choice in how we guide it. Will we build frameworks to ensure AI remains a tool and not a tyrant? Will we demand accountability before machines are handed lethal authority? Or will we wait until it's too late and only look back after the consequences unfold? The path ahead isn't just about geopolitics. It's about what kind of world we want to live in. One where machines serve humanity, or one where they inherit its worst instincts. The future of warfare is being shaped right now, in silence, in code, in labs you and I will never see. But the impact? It'll echo across generations. Thanks for walking through this story with us on Side by Side. As always, we'll be back to explore more crossroads where technology meets society and where the future begins before we even realize it. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and most of all, stay human.